What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. JP with the L here. If you like any part of this video, please give it a like and subscribe down below because I have a banger for you guys today. Today I'm going to be talking about all the celebrities I met in and out. There were some multiple one-time occasions, some regulars that used to come all the time. And overall, I just think if you see somebody, it doesn't hurt to just chat it up with them. Say you're a fan, say what's good, because you never know who you're going to see and if you're ever going to see them again, right? So take advantage of every opportunity you can in terms of that, as well as just in life in general. Take advantage of every opportunities. But let's get straight into it. So a couple first time and one time encounters were I've seen Ice Cube's son from the movie Straight Outta Compton. I'm also going to have pictures here in case y'all are not sure who they are. So I met him as one time thing. He came in a drive through. I've met Zach Randolph on multiple occasions in a drive-thru and also inside a dining room. I also have a picture with him, so that's proof. Celebrities I have met working here, which is cool. I have also met Miranda Sings multiple times. She came in the drive-thru. I think all the times that she was there for pretty often. I think like every couple months or so, like I would see her. She was a regular. Nick Crompton was a regular at the store. Dude loved coming to our store. Always coming in his gold Jeep. Super cool. Nick Crompton, super cool guy. He was there all the time. It was nice too. It was pretty nice. So Nick Crompton, pretty cool guy. I've seen Max from Catfish also at one point as well. That was pretty cool. I have also seen Meek Mill. He was also one time thing. He came in the dining room. He was refilling his drink. He took his food to go and he dipped because people started noticing him. So he left pretty quickly. Also met King Felix Hernandez. He is a former pitcher from the Seattle Mariners. One of the only players to have a perfect game in MLB history, so he will be in the record books forever. He's one of my favorite players, and he's really good in MLB The Show, so if you know, you know. As well as I've met Nico Batum, the guy who is from the thumbnail. I actually got his autograph from a second time he came when I wasn't working. But the time that I met him, came into the drive-thru, he was in his full Clipper like training gear, must have gone out of practice or something. As soon as I recognized him, he knew like I was a huge fan. I told him. He dabbed me up, which is super cool. I was like, oh my god, can't wash my hand. And obviously I didn't wash it later, but that was just such a cool experience because I'm such a diehard Clipper fan. Seeing a Clipper player for the first time in person like that at In and Out, like I said, you never know who you're gonna see. So that was very cool. And my coworkers ended up getting me the autograph of his second time that he went, so that was very cool. Another person that I've seen is Jay Leno. He came to the store I think once or twice when I've been there, but I know he goes to a bunch of different In-N-Outs in Los Angeles because he lives here. So I've also met Maria Menounos. She's the one who does all the stuff before the movie trailers that are at the movie theaters. So that's the only reason why I know her, but that was also a very cool person to see. Okay, so the last two that I have for you guys today are juicy. So I have crazy little story time about this first one. Victor Oladipo, NBA All-Star, currently playing for the Miami Heat. He just was in the finals last season, so very big deal. And quick little story time about this. It was during the COVID pandemic, living in California. You had to wear masks, but a lot of people didn't at the time, or either because they didn't want to or whatever, doesn't matter. But he comes in with his girl, and I think like his head of security or whatnot that travels with him. He's like, "Oh yeah, can I get a double, blah blah? Can we get it tonight?" Okay, so I take the order and charge him whatnot, and then he goes back inside his car. I think they come in a big SUV, tinted windows, all that stuff, so you don't see him. So he goes back inside the car with his girl. His head of security guy is sitting there waiting, and then I recognize Oladipo right away, and we end up talking to his head of security guy when we give him his food. He's like, hey, is it true that Victor's here in the car? And he's like, yeah. He's like, oh, can you just tell him that we're big fans? Because obviously, it'd be cool, just to show love to Victor Oladipo. He's like, all right. He's like, all right, if he's down to come out, maybe he can get a picture. So we're there waiting for him. He goes to the car. Victor comes out, and we start running, bruh. We were running so fast. It was crazy. And we took the little picture. We look at swaggy. Can't admit this isn't a cool pic. Victor Oladipo, thank you so much for that, man. If I can't say it enough, just, thank you. That was very cool. And as well as the second little story time I have for you guys is Quavo. Huncho Quavo. This was also during the pandemic, so masks were required to come in. But this was during a time when you could only take your food to go if you were ordering inside. When Oladipo came, you could still eat inside. But this is when it was like super strict lockdown. You can only come inside and take your food to go. So he comes in walking like this. Hey, yo, can we come in? Could we come in with like his boys? They all got some little duffel bags with a bunch of money. And I was like, dang, like he's carrying the money. All right, cool. A little flexing. Had his little iced out watch on everything. You see all the face tats and all his tattoos. I'm like, whoa, that was crazy. And he pulls off his shirt. I'm like, it's Quavo. So customers start coming up to him. They're taking pictures with him. They all order their food. They just got back from like hooping. Talked to him for a little bit, but I couldn't get a picture with him because I was working on the clock. So I was like, I couldn't get a picture. But that was also a really cool thing. Came in with his boys, see all that money, and all like all my coworkers and stuff were all freaking out like, "Yo, Quavo!" Everybody knows like, Quavo. We all showed him some love. It was really cool. But overall, guys, I think that wraps up today's video. These are all the celebrities that made an In-N-Out burger. Honestly, when you put it into perspective, I think it's a lot of people. I'm like, you never know who you're gonna run into. I think that I've been very fortunate to work for this great company. I love In-N-Out so much, and just being a part of it has been great. So if you like any part of this video at any point, please leave a like and also sub down below. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.